the crew call. Something about the Kabbalah for sure. Definitely something about the Kabbalah. I'm hearing, yeah, something about paths in the Kabbalah. I'm also getting, okay. I'm getting the Kabbalah. Now, y'all know me. We're closing up this page of the Crowlective. I record everything, and when I get to the end of a page, I'm already knowing the curtains is closed, the cycle is over, boom, boom, and the fuck, blah. So we came through on June 29th, and I was getting an energy of motherfuckers were still stalking and still using spells. They were pretty much upping the ante. I was able to see what I was able to feel and see what was happening with them trying to up the ante. Please refer to the shaman messages for the fire signs or the fire element. These people are in hell. So the more they try to up the ante, the more they are, the deeper they're going into the Dawat, the more hell is rising, and this is going to be within the body for sure. Temperatures rising, the rising sign in astrology is the first house. So this fire is definitely going to be affecting a lot of people's perceptions. Their realities is straight fire. Their body is, it's hell. And then if they have any other first house placements within the chart, that's getting hit up too. It was just bad. It was very draining. I was getting energy vampirism. I was getting hell on earth, but really hell within. And then I was just reiterating, I was getting the pits of hell. So that's the vibe that I was getting for those who were still doing the spell work and still up in the ante. Their energy is being depleted for real. And if they want to keep going, they're going to die. That's just the point. That's just what it is. They're going to die. You're going to die. That was just the vibe. And the way I was feeling in that reading specifically, it was like, yo... It reminds me in the Deviant Moon deck, the Four of Pentacles, when they're about to go inside the furnace. I don't know how or why I remember images on these decks, and I have over 200 tarot decks, and I can pinpoint each image in each deck. It's the craziest thing. Let me just show y'all something real quick, because they showed me that shit in my mind, like, and so I'm gonna listen. But it's like going inside of a furnace for a Pentacles energy. It's like the more they try to up the antes and this and that, that's for a Pentacles energy. They're trying to hold on to something that's in Pluto. Pluto in Capricorn in the 6th house. It's already coming down. And so it's like they're trying to hide from the furnace, but then they're going into it. They're being led into it anyway. It's funny. It's like going in there thinking that you're hiding from the judgment, and you're going to go. It's like being in the lion, or being in the belly of a lion, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. You see, like this demon, this is like the Grim Reaper, which is really Saturn. A lot of people, I had to do some research, but the Grim Reaper is actually Capricorn, Saturn. And then you see the clock on his, or maybe this is a compass, but I'm going to say it's a clock and a compass. Shit, you're being led and it's time. Or maybe it's time, but somebody's telling you it's a compass, and then they're leading you inside of this furnace, and look at you scared and shit. This is making decisions out of fear, and then you get led into hell. Just like that. We're only 4 minutes in. Look, and the judgment card is right here. Didn't even peep the shit. Star card is here as well. Like, these people are under judgment, and it's like this demon is telling them, oh, okay, hide from judgment, or it's not judgment. Let's take I keep hearing take courage, but take cover. Let's go in there. And then everything that they're clinging to, it gets burnt up anyway. Judgment. It's like, yo, it's like people trying to hide and run around, and I don't know. That's what I was getting. So those people who are in that energy, they're trying to up the ante, or they're trying to take things with them, or whatever. They're losing it all in that furnace, and in there is melting. I'm melting. They're melting. All right, let's see what the crow call is. Let's see. Yeah, they need some water. They need some of that good water. Messages, please, for the collective. Also, if you guys want extended videos or just more readings, I am on Patreon. I have about 10 tiers. I would recommend just going into the Everything Empress tier, where that's everything I post on Patreon is within that tier. All right, it's $33.33 a month, but I charge $5.55 per tier, and I have 10 of them. So I'm not really that good at math, but you do the math. I'm not that good at it, but let's see. Wow, we have the Tower. Down goes Frazier, and here's the Knight of Wands. So yeah, this Tower has fell. I literally just heard Lil Wayne pick the world up and drop it on your fucking head. Look. So this, to me, the Tower also has the power to knock down Four of Wands energy. So whenever I see the Tower reversed, I'm already knowing the Four of Wands is reversed. And here we have the Knight of Wands. This is people trying, like, this is like people being on their last leg. They're on their last leg, especially with that blazing ass sun and shit. They're on their last leg. It's just interesting what people do with their last leg, if you think about it. Like, will you use that last leg to do right? Or will you use that last leg to die, trying to fight still? So I'm also getting Nine of Wands energy in this Knight of Wands, believe it or not. So yeah, this is definitely somebody's, they're on their last leg. This is giving me Nine of Wands energy, yo. But the fact that it's coming out as a Knight of Wands, they're trying to hide that they're hurt. Damn, somebody's trying to hide that they are wounded. Someone is trying to hide that down goes Frazier. Like, that's what it's like somebody's on their last leg, Nine of Wands energy, but they don't want to be seen as weak or vulnerable. That's what I'm getting off of this right here. And yeah, it has to be. It has to be. Yep, Four of Pentacles energy. And I just said they told me to go to the Deviant Moon deck to get that Four of Pentacles. And here is the Four of Pentacles yet again. Y'all still sleeping on me thinking it was slumber time. We have the King of Pentacles here and the Six of Pentacles. This to me is Taurus, but this could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Earth element, Tower. And then they're in Four of Pentacles trying to cling on to whatever it is that was given to them, or their money or their status, or I don't know. It could be their assets, like their position, whatever the fuck this is. This could even be respect. They're trying to hold on to a respectable title, and that's reversed. And then it's like, this is karma. This is paying up. This King of Pentacles has to pay up. That's why it's reversed. The King of Pentacles got to pay out. And that's why they're trying to cling on to a Four of Pentacles energy. So with that in mind, again, I'm not good at math. And so I feel like that's another thing that somebody's trying to do. Like, it's like someone thinks that some numbers, math, time. It's like someone like, all right, let me rewind. Yup. That's where they fucked up at. That's why I had to, Pluto, Capricorn, 6th house, retrograde, Tower. Yeah, it's like they're being ordered to give it all, pretty much. That's why the King of Pentacles is reversed. Give everything. But yet they're still trying to hold on to something. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So that's how I'm already knowing they're playing God, because it's given 2 of Pentacles. 6 take away 4 is 2. Am I right? I'm not good at math, y'all. So this is someone trying to, like, it's like have a plan B and a plan C, and there's a Tower here. Like, you're playing with God. You think you're going to have a plan B and C and God don't know about it? This is an arrogant energy. Like I told you, somebody is wounded, 9 of Wands, but they don't want to show that. They want to keep fighting this Tower thinking that they can, or they want to keep holding on to whatever the Tower is bringing the fuck down. You have to pay up. Whatever, this Tower is a money tower. Pay the fuck up. And yet somebody's trying to hold on to some shit or not give something that they were supposed to give. Still trying to fight something. This is resistance, like that. And to me, it's funny. They're going to be in the 8 of Swords anyway. I've already seen it. I already seen it. So it's like God already knows, like, yo, this shit is... They are hanging on for dear life. They're on one leg and 4 of Pentacles. They're hanging on for dear life. And then their fear is allowing that devil energy, that Grim Reaper, to lead them. They think it's 4 of Wands. They think they're being led into a safe haven. Really, that devil, that their fear, 9 of Wands energy, is leading them into, where is that? It's leading them right into the pit of hell. Their Knight of Wands energy, they're holding on to it. They don't want to surrender. That's what that devil is telling them to do. Don't surrender. Hold on. Just hold on. We're coming home. Like, they're trying to hold on to a 4 of Wands. It's two people here. It's gonna be a relationship they're trying to hold on to, or a person. I did see the Empress at the bottom of this deck. And then the fact that I'm even using the Deviant Moon deck for a crow call, that's how I'm already knowing they're trying to use the moon. This is moon magic already. I'm already peeping the scene. So the fact that they're on their last leg and they got a little bit of something, they're gonna hold on to that little bit of something to make another magic trick, to do another magic trick, to do some more manipulation, to do some more lying. Like, yo, this shit is funny. And then all it is just to not go into the pit of hell that they're already being led into just by what they're doing. Stupid. It's so stupid. Trying to hold on to something that is like, you're being ordered to let it go. You're still trying to hold on to it and then want to do a Pentacles, meaning you're trying to hide your hand, hide. You still got something left in your pocket, hide. Nah, it's like somebody, it's like hiding money, or, you know, this is like, this shit is funny. And I feel like God is laughing. I truly do. I truly do. Because like I said, I already went to the fire signs energy, or the fire element. And we just talked about fire with the Four of Pentacles, that furnace. I already saw hell. I already saw their energy being depleted. I already saw them being at the brink of death. Yeah, you can't go up against this here, boy. Girl. It's like karmic energy trying to hold on to karmic activity. Karmic dynamics, or trying to hold someone the fuck back. Like, how are you fighting a tower? That tower is God. How are you, who the fuck? It's like they want to cling on to this right here. And God said, nah. Like, yo, this shit is funny to me. Oh, well. Yeah, I feel like God is just laughing. This is resistance. And it's funny because night energy, they're not really that, I'm not gonna say they're not smart or intelligent or strategic. I'm not gonna say all that. They're in training. So if you're in training, you certainly are making mistakes. You're not a master to this here. You have not mastered this wand energy. You're a knight. You're not a master. So it's just funny. I don't know, man. Like, this is like, remember I did a reading before and I was like, bitch, better have my money. This is God. God is like, where's my money? Where's my energy? Where's my, like, where, like, this is, and it reminds me of another reading I did where it was giving questions that demand answers. This could even be someone who is trying to downplay, because the Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands could be trying to downplay. Like, so this could be someone trying to act like they didn't know I didn't know what I done did. When really they probably was on some King of Wands time, King of Pentacles energy, reverse. And now they want to act like, yeah, Eight of Wands, because they know God is around. Eight of Wands. That's spirits around. If the Hermit is ghost, you have to understand them, like, those ghosts, them spirits, they move around too. Eight of Wands energy. Shit, it could be Eight of Swords. You take it as it resonates. It could be anything. What's this Knight of Wands? Yep, Nine of Swords. And it's funny because the Nine of Wands is right here. They're in hell. Can't sleep. Spirits are around. I just told you. They having nightmares. Hearing shit. Seeing shit. For real. Because they keep trying to fight. They keep trying to resist. They keep trying to go up against a tower that's already down. They're down. Man down. But they want to keep acting. That's how I'm already knowing. Wow. It's like That's what they chose to do. It's like an energy where you're being told to surrender, and this is somebody who's like, they just won't. They still got, it's like when you lose your money or your stability or your comfort, or you're ordered to do something, a lot of people, you know, they try to, like, let's say you have a bill that you have to pay and you don't feel like you need to pay it for whatever reason. In your mind, you made up that you didn't need to pay that bill when you know you do. So you're like, well, I ain't paying it, and you think, you know, you're doing something to the company that you owe money to. They call, keep calling, sending reminders like, you owe us money, hello. You ignore it, thinking that you got power by ignoring something that you know you need to pay. They stop calling, you think you off the hook, you think it don't matter. You wake up, judgment, it's on your credit. You think, oh, I don't care about my credit, ha 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 ha, I don't care. I ain't paying them, I'm not. You try to dispute it. Nope, no dispute. You gotta pay it. I'm gonna dispute it again. Nope, you gotta pay it. Then I'm just not gonna pay it then. All right, do that then. That's what people do. Then give it some time. Give it some time. Grim Reaper energy, Saturn energy, give it some time. Now you need something that requires credit, but you got something, you have a judgment on your credit. You can't get whatever it is that you think you can't get a new beginning. You can't get a new beginning, you can't get no relief, you can't get nothing until you pay this debt. And now you're sitting there mad, like, because over time that debt goes up. They start adding fees and interest and this and that. And now you need your credit. Now you need it. And you can't even use it, access it, nothing. It's trash. Your credit is trash. So you're stuck. This is that type of energy. Somebody owed God money. Somebody owed God something. Somebody was ordered to do something. And they said, nah, I'm not paying it. I'm not doing it. I don't have to. Nah, I'm the boss. Make up a lie. Why do I gotta pay it? You make up shit. Well, now you need God. You need God. Y'all love praying and calling on God when you need something. Now you need God. But your credit with God is trash. So what do you have to do when your credit is trash? You now have to go to buy here, pay here. Now you have to go to companies that charge you, I don't know, 30% in interest. Now you have to pay for whatever 4 times over because your credit is trash. Now you've accumulated even more debt to try to pay off a debt, but now that you got to get cash advances, credit card advances, you're accumulating more debt trying to pay off another debt that you could have paid, but you refused. You just made that shit that much more worse. And it's that much more worse because you actually need God. You actually need your credit to move on or to get rid of something, but you can't. You're stuck. This is the energy someone is in. And everything that they did to, I'm not doing this, God, I'm not paying this. All of that is coming up. Plus the new debt that they accumulated is coming up. And it's all coming in at the same damn, that's what a tower is, y'all. The tower didn't have to be like that. The tower could have been you paying that bill when you were told to pay that bill. Even if you didn't want to, you know you had to pay that bill. You know you made that debt. You know, but you want to, oh, it wasn't me. Yo, no accountability. So you thought you was proving a point. But the point is on, the joke really is on you. The point you tried to prove, it came back, and now you a joke. And stuck. And mad. And any attempt that you try to do to circumvent that judgment or that payment that you need to do, like that, now you talking about falsifying documents. Now that's where the lies start to come in and the projections and the well, I didn't do it, it wasn't that's that same energy though. I'm hearing something about a car and registration. Some of y'all need to pay them tickets when you get them. No, I didn't run that light. I didn't. Pay the bill. Move on. Or wait until you need to go through, wait till you need to get your car renewed, your license and everything, all that renewed, and now you have $1,000 of tickets that you have to pay before you can renew your registration. Yeah, don't be that type of person. That's what people, that's how they live their life. They want to push things off and procrastinate, and they don't want to do what God told them to do, and they want to do it when they want to do it. And then when that opportunity is taken from them because you're not, who do you think you are? Now when they need God, they want God to be on their time. That's not how that works, baby. And we already know God time is that shit is way different than human time. 7 months to us can be 7 minutes to God. So y'all really want to play with God's time? I don't know why y'all think God is like this so forgiving God. That's not, I don't understand why y'all think, I know why y'all think that, because y'all want justification, and that's how y'all act with other people. Y'all think y'all can do people crazy, brazy, and then you think you can tug on their heartstrings and that you be forgiven. Repentance. Fuck no, God don't even operate in that way. And if he did, then why were there so many and still atrocities, all types of hell going? Like, why is that happening, yo? If God is so forgiving. I think y'all have the perception of God wrong, and I think y'all have it wrong on purpose. But I'm telling you right now, with this new world order and the direction in which God is going, the world is going, there is no more excuses, bruh. We are getting prepared for the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is authentic as hell, to the point where y'all think you're weird, you're different. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? All this Capricorn shit, you know, people, it was a pleasure serving you. A lie, you know, people lie. Oh, it's nice to see you. How you doing today? Fake energy, fake love, all of that comes from Capricorn energy. Wordplay, you come on, like y'all been to court before, you know how they play on words. That's a Capricorn thing. That's why everybody's manipulative. That's why everybody lies. That's why everybody gets over on everybody and everybody thinks that's okay. Everybody thinks it's okay for you to be an option. Like, yeah, he has options, she has options. That's not okay. It's like, oh, they're dating, it's okay for them to talk. No, it's not. Oh, we're just having sex, no, that's not okay. Oh, I'm gonna disregard God because I want to get this job and get this money. But then when that don't work out, I'm gonna ask on God to make me that money, but I'm gonna say fuck God as soon as I get that. Like, that's not okay. And that's exactly why these motherfuckers is, it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. Y'all, God is distant. God is Aquarius energy. God is the Kether. The ether, the Kether, God is the crown. God is Uranus. The all is mine. God created the world, Pisces energy. And then humans, first house, Aries energy. And then we continue down the line. God did. Anyway. So they're gonna, yep, Emperor energies here. Like I said, with that Knight of Wands, like someone is not trying to show weakness. They're not trying to, but you are. You're not, this, I was getting, whose reading did I do? It was for the earth element, actually. I was getting a spiritual demotion. I was also getting a spiritual detective that was around as well. So there's spiritual detectives that are out here, and then people are getting spiritually demoted. You don't think spiritualists get audited? You don't think? Motherfuckers just losing their positions here, and that's not something you can fight. It is what it is, but they're trying to hold on to it, cling to this title that they have lost. You've been demoted. How you an emperor or an empress? You are at the highest ranking. If we talk in the Kabbalah, you are at the highest ranking, and you don't follow orders. You are still you're not. It has to be some devil energy, because the devil did this type of shit where the devil felt like the devil was more powerful than God. This is that energy, yo. You take orders. So someone's arrogance, their abundance, their money, their stability, their status, whatever the fuck it is, they felt like they didn't have to do something that they were ordered to do. So that lets me know that you feel like you are more powerful than God. And so with that in mind, the devil got kicked out for the very energy, that very reason. He got kicked out of paradise and landed on earth. And then you see how earth is operating. And then, yeah, Six of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody was told to heal, reflect, go back. Somebody was told to remember who they are. Remember where they came from. This is like an energy of somebody forgetting the mission. It's like they forgot why they started something. Yeah, Death card reverse. It's like somebody forgot why they started something. Three of Pentacles. Here's the Devil reverse. But yet, I told you. I knew it. Or this is somebody who never, Ace of Cups reverse. The Devil is coming out reverse. The Three of Pentacles. This is somebody who lost, they forgot who. They let the power get to them, basically, and there's the Devil, and Two of Wands leading the thing. Keep doing that like I can see. This Emperor isn't Two of Wands. I mean, what a Knight of Wands? This is all this right here. Two of Wands reverse, the Devil's reverse. Ace of Cups reverse, and Three of Pentacles. Like, this is what somebody was working with. This is who they were working with. This is who is working them. It has to be devil energy for you to go up against God and to go up against divine order. It's like God told someone, there's a tower. You need to adhere to this tower. You need to go to that tower, and it's time. It's your time for tower. Eight of Cups. It's time. But they were like, nah, I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. I don't need to do any more reflecting or transformation. I'm good. I'm the Emperor. I'm the Empress. I'm the Emperor. I'm good on this throne. I'm not doing none of that. Unstable. I don't know what's happening. I'm not sharing. Six of Pentacles talks about sharing. I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep everything. I might give it Two of Pentacles, a little breadcrumb here, a little breadcrumb there. But nah, I'm not doing no more changing. I'm not doing no more reflecting. I'm not going there. This is literally somebody was ordered. Yep, just birth confirmation. That Eight of Wands came out. Here's the Eight of Cups. This is all about guiding. Spiritual guidance, Eight of Wands, and then spiritually following, Eight of Cups. But somebody's like, nah, I'm staying on my throne. I ain't going to that tower. God, nope, I'm not. Nope, 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 nope. King of Pentacles and the Emperor, they're two different energies. I don't even think the Empress should be with an Emperor type. I'm going to be all the way honest with you, because this Emperor type would be the type to try to dominate and use that Empress energy like an animal. I think that the Empress should be with a King of Pentacles energy and flip the roles. I think that a Queen of Pentacles or whatever, a Queen of Pentacles should be with a, This King of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Pentacles, like that to me gives me like family vibes. Settling down vibes. Could even be like retirement vibes, or like, I don't know. It's like sharing or doing something like that. But somebody wants to be dominant. They don't want to be humble, like they don't want to be cool, calm, collected. It's like somebody has a point to prove, and that's why they're going up against God the way that they are. Like this, wow, the Empress is right here. And she's reversed. I just said, I don't think the Emperor should be with the Empress. And the Empress is reversed at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even peep that shit. Ace of Swords reversed. You get what I'm saying? It's like this Emperor would lead the Empress in Ten of Wands, burden, birthing mule, just destruction. It's like this Emperor was trying to bring the tower to the Empress when, yo, that's a bitch. Wow. 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 This is definitely a sacrifice. I can't even get away from that. Wow. Because somebody didn't want to do the work, they didn't want to do the healing, or they didn't want to go in the direction that God was telling them to go, because then that would have meant that they had to give away this devil energy that was fueling this Emperor. It's not really an Emperor, it's really a Knight of Wands who's scared and fearful, but it's like they went up against a strong power or force, and it threatened them because they're not that. Or this is like an inner, yeah, listen, it's definitely giving spiritual detective, and then now somebody's getting spiritually demoted, and I see why. This is an abuse of power. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. Empress reverse with the Emperor upright, then the Ten of Wands with the Empress and a tower, and then this energy is adamant on not giving, helping, protecting the Empress. But you think you call yourself an emperor? This is like a man literally. I can't even finish the sentence. Wow. They are not conscious here with the Hangman reverse. Two of Swords is here. So who's making these plans if they're in Two of Swords energy? The Devil is. Four of Swords. This is somebody who's not conscious. They're not here. This is like, so it's funny they try to possess you, or they try to send demons to you or something like that, when they didn't even realize they allowed a devil or something within them, which is what's empowering this Emperor energy, why they can't bow down to God. It's not even about bowing down to you or anything. It's about God. That's, somebody is, yes, I don't have anything to say, and I think that's the point. It's just straight judgment. You sent a death spell, or you wish death on the Empress because the Empress was a threat to your Emperor status. But the Emperor, a true Emperor, is not threatened by the Empress. That's supposed to be his counterpart. The Emperor is supposed to protect and love unconditionally the Empress at all costs. You don't put the Empress in the way of a tower demon. You don't allow demon energy around the Empress. You're supposed to be, as the Emperor, fighting off demons to make sure that your home, your... Just me as an Empress, and if I was ever in this situation, like, I want death on this person's head. bloodline, everything. How dare you? How dare you? It's going to be an eye for an eye type of vibe here. I am an eye for an eye type of vibe. You sent death to an Empress energy. You were threatened by the light. Ace of Swords is the light. Empress has that reversed. You were threatened by a true Empress and refused to go or to be led. So you decided and now Knight of Cups reverse. 10 of Pentacles here. 3 of Wands reversed. Like, you just, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, happens. I don't give a fuck. I would be continuing my cord cutting. Whatever happens to you, I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't even spit on you, and I know you're on fire. I want you to die. And I'm already knowing this 3 of Pentacles has 3 of Cups energy into it, so anyone else who will partook. And that's your judgment. I want death on everybody's head. Everybody. No mercy. None. I don't even want you to have a leg to stand on. You won't even have that. It's despicable. This is disgusting. This is death sentence. A ritual is occurring. Fell right on top of the 10 of Wands, but this 10 of Wands was supposed to be sent to the Empress. So, okay, I'm gonna handle that. I got you. The block is hot indeed. I'm gonna make it hot tonight. Again. Y'all wanna make ritual? Okay, you think your ritual is hot and the block is hot? Y'all thought that's what you thought? Okay. Yep, now y'all gonna be needing charity. Now you're gonna be calling on God, Jupiter energy, for some charity, for some help. Or you're gonna need some assistance. And you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. A spiritual bath is needed. I will be taking another one. Unbelievable. Oh well, let go, let God. Severe weather. It came out reverse on top of that spiritual bath here. So yeah, nothing's touching you. They were trying to send you a severe weather. Severe. That's a tower. That's 8 of Wands energy. That's energy that was sent to you. 8 of Wands, spirits, devil energy, 8 of Wands, candle magic, or some other shit. That was sent to you. You're gonna need that ambulance. Health issues. Health issues. Danger. I am Isis reincarnated, and y'all want to keep coming for me? Okay. 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 It's just real quiet around here. Got Cancer energy and Gemini. This is home, immediate environment. Yep, you've been gifted with clear cognizance, reverse. So someone is, the Cancer energy is about the past. Gemini energy is a communication. And then you've been gifted with clear cognizance is the ability to know things and you don't know how you know them. Usually it comes from a past life. This is reversed. So someone no longer, Gemini energy, has access to that. Cancer energy, no one, that talks about a home. That's a past life, but that's about source. Where do these gifts come from? This is somebody who's no longer in, like, they're just out. You no longer have access to this energy. Clear cognizance is a spiritual gift. Or this is just being exposed that someone never had that gift to begin with. We have the 666 kind of day here. Aquarius is coming out reverse. So this is just indicating that someone does not belong in the future. And if you're not in the future, then what does that mean? The train is coming and the ambulance. It's lit. And this is it. This is the last thing of the page. We're done here. All this energy started on May 25th with lacking the concept. Yeah, y'all know me. I can bring it all the way back to the 1990s and the 2000s, Birdman vibes. We started this whole energy off. This shit kicked off back in April 25th. And it started with lacking the concept. And now as we're closing this on out, I'm going to name it death. Death sentence. So you're lacking the concept and you swore you did. You knew the concept. It's death to you and whoever else was involved. Let me just go ahead and replay everything that we've gone through since April 25th. But this is dead. This is done. Moving on to the future. April 25th, we were dealing with lacking of the concept. On April 29th, we were dealing with some are chosen to be basic, and that's okay. On May 6th, only be available for those people who believe and take heed. Hard head, soft ass. That was on May 6th, y'all. On May 10th, they are trying so hard to hide from karma, cut the cords now. On May 13th, redirection occurred. On May 16th, a resurrection back from the dead, earned your spiritual stripes occurred. On May 25th, a ritual is occurring. Something about that day, because the ritual is occurring right now. I can see it. So whatever, okay, so maybe that, okay, I'm gonna look back into that. Reverse. That's where someone fucked up at right there. May 25th, boom. May 29th, the AI agenda, eradicating women, feminine energies, and the Empress is reverse. And clearly somebody tried to eradicate you. Y'all still sleeping on me thinking it was slumber time. Moving forward, on June 1st, we had energy harvesting rituals, and I had also a generator, something about the human design, but I know I'm a generator, and so I already know my energy was being used, and I'm bringing all that shit back, Chris Brown vibes. I want it all back. Yeah, I want it all back, bitch. On June 7th, we were dealing with the battle has been won, twin flame reunion on the battlefield. Well, on June 8th, they found a weak spot, tighten up. On June 12th, they are trying to hold you back. On June 15th, playing games, entertaining the past. Entertaining the past. Right there. I just talked about Cancer talking about the past. So, they was playing games, entertaining the past. They folded, and then there was also a plan B that came out. So remember I talked about the Two of Pentacles and the plan B and plan C? Yeah, the plan B came into effect on June 15th. Then on June 16th, plan B was in motion. Sacred space and divine missions were being carried out here. So I guess the plan B was to come after sacred spaces and divine missions or whatever. Heart chakra, come after the heart, right? Then on June 18th, we were dealing with you might win some, but you just lost one, lock and key, and penny for your thoughts. Penny for your thoughts. Four of Pentacles, they're holding on to their pennies, and you're the one that has the Ace of Swords, so a penny for their thoughts. Ha! You're the one with the Ace of Swords. Moving on. On June 21st, we had sneaky energy around. On June 25th, we had harsh truths and realities coming out. And that's why they're in Nine of Swords energy now, pertaining to their actions, Knight of Wands. Them harsh truths got them shooketh. Of who was leading them and controlling them the whole time. The devil. They allowed that shit. Their ego. And then on June 29th, we had still stalking, still using spell work, still trying to up the ante. And on today, July 3rd, judgment. And that judgment is death. That judgment is death. And if you are on Patreon, you may want to go ahead and refer to the shaman messages for the fire element, because I can promise you, baby, I felt the hell that they were in. I felt it. Watch the reading. It's on Patreon. And that actually occurred yesterday. I did the reading yesterday and then today. So yeah, you hear all this chaos. Health issues and danger, and the block is hot indeed. Enjoy. This is what the fuck you done got for fucking with an Empress energy, doubting an Empress energy, trying to manipulate an Empress energy, putting an Empress in the position of a tower, setting up the tower for that tower to fall on an Empress. This is way past shame. It's just death. Your whole existence, you're done. And everybody else who was involved. Everybody else that was involved. Everybody. I mean that shit. Even if you had a thought, if you even heard about the plan. You're under judgment. And I promise you that judgment is death. I promise you.